Well then, here we are, back in a pure tea drought. It looks like there's been pigs or cows or something down here, to be honest. I mean, I'm not making a joke. Look at the mud down there. Looks like some kind of cattle or something's been walking or stomping around in it. But yeah, this is very disparaging. Well, it's the first time out for me this year, and I think I've been telling people I would estimate that this is the longest it's taken me to start fishing. The longest I've been without fishing it after opening day, probably in the last 24 or 25 years. I would say 20, for sure 22, for sure 21. So let's just say 20. I can pretty much guarantee that. There's not much hope right here. To be perfectly honest with you, there's a bite. There's a bite. First cast. Well, I don't know. He's got me twisted around a bush there. Well, how about that? Who would have guessed that? Not me. I wouldn't have guessed that. I didn't think there was nothing down here in this hole. It's so low. These are stock brook trout. Maybe, you know, maybe he was spared because the weather's been so shoddy, if you will. Like, it's been so low and we got rain. I wanted to fish for the last 2 or 3 days. This mud I was talking about. Look at this mud. This is different. Usually I guess there's water here. Yeah, and this is this old sinking mud. I don't know. It's weird why that's come there. That's not usually there, I don't think. And I kind of need to walk through there. But anyway, I'm going to just clean this fish right here. I didn't want to start this hole, but I'm going to go for it. Ooh, got some teeth on it. So the word is, I don't know, there's been a lot of factors that made this such a long wait for me to come out. And I think the main reason is the drought. Well, nothing fancy, but I mean, you know, hey, I'll take that. The drought's probably the main reason why I hadn't been out. But in addition to that, we've got work schedule that's just kind of putting me to the test. And come on now, come up with another excuse. Work schedule, the drought. Oh, and the other excuse would be this, is like, it seems kind of disparaging about the trout fishing this year because, and I said from the jump when I started talking about this to people, I don't usually fish for stock fish. Like, I don't target them, if you will. But because of the hurricane year before last, I don't know why it didn't. I don't know if it affected. They didn't announce it like they did this year. But my understanding is everything got cut back on the stocking. It says it's going to affect it. They talked about it last year, but I don't think it affected the stocking last year. And maybe it did. But this year, it seems pretty drastic. Because if I understood it right, they cut everything back to one stocking. And that means if it was a creek that gets stocked twice, like I think this creek here probably gets stocked. Normally, This creek would get stocked in March. And I don't even know if they did the March stockings this year. Maybe they did. I don't know. I didn't get the info on that. But usually this one will get stocked in March, and then say, I don't want to tell it wrong. Either once, I think it was once in April and once in May, so that would be 3 stockings. But if not, if it wasn't that, maybe they stocked it 2 times. It was either 3 or 5 is what I'm guessing, because they might have did it 2 times a month in like April and May, and they don't stock this creek in June, I don't think, for a long time now. But anyway, my point is, if it didn't matter if it got stocked 3 times, 5 times, 8 times, 10 times, my understanding is everything got cut back to 1 stocking, like right at the beginning of the year, and then that's it. That's all there is. So it seems kind of disparaging. I know a lot of times what happens is, you know, you have those people that they call like the stock truck chasers or whatever will come out, or the poachers. Now, I mean, if you're fishing in this type of water, you're not a poacher because you are allowed to keep the fish. But people that fish delayed harvest say that people come in there and poach the fish, even though you're not supposed to keep them. But anyway, cut the stocking way back. A lot of times the people that chase the stock truck or do that, they'll come out opening day, kind of clean places out. But I've traditionally had kind of decent luck fishing on into the year, like say this time of year. Oh, and I didn't tell you, it's April the 30th today, so I went almost a month without fishing. There's a bunch of minnows out there, a bunch of chubs. Trying to chew that one. Okay, I bet that's the only trout. And if not, I probably spooked it. This water's so low, I'm not on my game for sure, because I've really walked around. Whenever the water's low, you have to be extra careful about everything that you have to do. Your shadow, making, you know, walking too far upstream. Everything gets amplified, like a magnifying glass on, okay? And so I've not done good just to start out here. It's been a bad start for me as far as how I've approached this spot right here. I walked all up and down, and I made some waves in there, throwing the fish guts in there when I cleaned the fish and all of that. So